Hi there, everybody. This is the hub of the Daily Digital Devotional Magazine. This is the main site there, Tumblr, where we publish. We are constantly being subjected to censorships, algorithms, and bots, BOTS, designed to dampen our reach. But I want to show you that we're winning that battle, and as part of today's magazine, two-parter look at the Jawbone used by Samson to defeat many of the, back then they were called the Philistines. It's modern-day Palestine, but it's a physical earthbound weapon that got used. Well, I was wondering, what is the equivalent of that? And now, for the purposes of helping to explain all of this, I'm going to be reading from this. Don't worry, we're not going to really go to that. We're going to go to this for our complete breakdown of what's happening. So let me start reading for you, and if you can go to this site yourself, this post that I'm about to show you, you can see my name down on the bottom of it, was sent out to a total of 177 Facebook groups, including this one here, the Book of Revelation, which themselves, you can see it right up at the top, private group, has a total viewership, readership, potential total audience of 168,000 subscribers and rising. And then for each person who has a verifiable interaction with my post right there below, which we're going to scroll to in just a moment, that means whether they did email, not email, whether they created an emoji or an interaction. You can, let me see if I can point to this. I'm trying to do two things at the same time. 400 people gave an emoji. 260 actually took the time to make a comment. So to go back to the numbers here that we're talking about before moving forward, we're going to look at some of these comments. For each person that has a verifiable interaction with this post through their commentaries that they posted on the post, on law of average, it comes out to 10 times the number of viewers and readers. This comes out to 10 viewers on average for every one person who takes the time to respond. Now, this is important, guys. This post here, let's keep it going. I hope I've done this correctly. No, we have to actually go to it. So here we're going to go to it. Here we go. All right, so we're going to go to the reactions. So this post at the current count has the 400 verifiable reactions / interactions, right? So this post, in other words, at current count on the Book of Revelation has been seen on law of average, because remember, for every one person that interacts, there are 10 that don't, but 10 have seen it more than the 399. So do the math. Has been seen by this particular group page post has been seen by 4,000 viewers and readers. And look, some of the people took the time to make comments. And then you can see a number here. Let me put my finger here. You see that number 5? So not only are people reacting to the post itself, but then people are reacting to the comments placed by others all the way down. So this is pretty telling to you that this is a form of viral ministry, and I liken it to Samson's jawbone, an earthbound weapon that is slaughtering, that is killing right now. People, if you know what you're saying, right? Who are the real envoys? That was our lesson from just a few days back. We've covered it across a couple of days now. So to continue the thought train, come on, you, behave. This is tough to do. If each post is getting viewers and readers by the thousands, mind you, Then we are fast approaching a combined viewership readership of visitors to the digital devotional magazine's contents. That's the opening image I showed you with Batman. That will soon top 3 million hits by the fall/autumn of 2023. Oops, here we go again. And this was one post, mind you, and new posts are being created each and every day. So now we're going to start scrolling. And in some cases, I go back into the reactions and I type things, see there, that I think apply to the post itself. I try to interact where I can. And you see, like in this case, Ray is telling me he is a pastor. We get people from all demographics, old, young, fat, skinny, people who are well-read, they're bookworms of the Bible, and some people who are newbies and novices. And in this one, this was creating a lot of reaction, interaction. Some people send in, as you can see there, GIF, gifts. And then I try to respond to each and every person on the 177 group pages each and every day. Now, some cases, now this is where I want to alert some of, what's the plural of y'all? All y'all out there. Now, you see this Robert Russell one. Some people I feel, now I'm not saying this about Robert Russell, but bear this in mind. Some of the people that I feel are posting and interacting, they potentially are on payroll. I'm not saying this about Robert. I'm saying some may potentially be on payroll for the people that are against God's people. So you've got to be smart and discern who is saying this. And in some cases, I'm gonna blow some people's minds out here, but this is of my opinion that some of these people aren't people. They are robots posing as people, interacting to try to either stir the pot, or they're trying to say things that are harmful to the message that I'm trying to get out there. So you've got to be on defense as much as on offense, being ready to interact and say your part. You can see where excuse me for the shakiness, trying to hold one phone. I was trying to put the group page onto the monitor, but it was not allowing it. And so also, badge of honor on the Facebook page, the official Facebook page of ours, they said you are no longer allowed to post. So how's that? You have this piece of garbage, Hunter, who is getting off with a slap on the wrist, and Schiff, that shyster, getting off with a slap on the wrist, basically with the censure, and Hunter's enjoying a nice state dinner at the White House, and Schiff goes out and says, well, I'm going to wear my censure as a badge of honor. I have a badge of honor because of the censorships and what have you. And I'm not boasting in myself. I'm boasting in Christ. There is a difference to that. But I want you to see how many people took the time to give their 2 cents there. Now, you see the ones that are a little faded. These are people that I don't know if they're working for the enemy. They're entitled to their opinion. But when I haze it, meaning that I'm hiding the comments only for myself, that the rest of the viewership really can't get the stuff. But I want you to see that there are many people that are working hard behind the scenes. And listen, I would copy and paste and forward these things were possible. And you see, we can agree to disagree. Not everybody is on board with what I'm saying. Here's an interesting one. I am amazed at the hate and malice directed against Trump on this thread. From my own point of view, the Lord gave me a word about Trump in 2007 when I was praying for the upcoming presidential election. I'm a Brit. You see, he has 8 responses to his post right there where my thumb is. And so on and so forth. Hundreds of people responding on this particular page on this particular day. And mind you, we send out posts daily, new ones, that go out to hundreds of groups that then are forwarded in many cases or reacted to. So I wanted to make this distinction to you. Batman out for now because the time limit we're reaching the time limit. Whoops. Go in peace. God bless you. It just goes on and on so you can see. I'm not making this up. Okay, take care. May the Lord bless and keep you all. Spread the word.